Well, if you had any doubts about how cruel Donald Trump's immigration policies are, just consider the case of Guadalupe Rayos from Phoenix. This woman came to this country, was brought here illegally by her parents when she was 14. Since then, she's gone to school, she got a job, she got married, she had two kids, she pays taxes, she goes to church, she obeys the law. In other words, she's a good citizen. Now, about 7 years ago, it was discovered that she was here illegally. She had a phony Social Security number. But since she'd done nothing wrong, committed no crimes, since she had a family, she was allowed to stay in this country as long as she checked in regularly with immigration authorities, which she did last week. As requested, as required, she went to check in, but this time they detained her. They arrested her. They refused her permission to see her kids or her husband, her two teenage children, and they deported her to Mexico the very next day. What a crime against humanity. Talk about breaking up families, which Donald Trump promised he would never do. This just shows how cruel Donald Trump is. And by the way, what a liar he is. Remember, originally he said he was going to deport all 11 million people who were here illegally. And he said, no, I changed my mind. I'm only going to focus on those who have committed violent crimes. Well, so how can he explain deporting Guadalupe Rayos, whose only violent crime was raising a family, working for a job, paying taxes, and checking in with immigration authorities? In other words, once again, Donald Trump lied to the American people. His anti-immigration policy is as inhumane as it appeared in the first place. And the fact is, Donald Trump hates immigrants. He hates people of color. He doesn't care about ripping families apart. No, Donald Trump is not as bad as we feared. He's even worse.